Dog grooming vacuum brands advertise suction numbers like they mean something. Most do not. Pick the wrong kit and you are out $80 and still covered in fur. So I ranked 5 kits by owner trust. Real star ratings, real review counts, not spec sheet promises. Here is the insider rule. High suction numbers mean nothing if the attachments clog or the noise spooks your dog. One kit here actually surprised me. You will not guess which one until we get there. Number 5, the He Pets kit at $56.69. It leads with a 3-liter bin and 7 tools, the biggest capacity claim in this lineup. Sounds like a win, but here's the gap. With only 679 reviews and limited independent real-world data, you're buying on the spec sheet, not a track record. The 3mm to 24mm guard comb range is genuinely useful for coat variety. One honest problem: no specific owner-reported flaw to cite, which itself is a red flag on a newer listing. Buy it if budget is the ceiling. But the next kit has the review volume to actually back its promises. The Boo & Key promises 15,000 Pascal suction, 50 decibels of noise, a 2-liter bin, and 7 tools for $69.99. On paper, that spec sheet looks hard to beat at this price, and 3,115 owners giving it 4.4 stars? That's real signal. In practice, you get 4 guard combs, solid capacity, and a genuinely quiet motor. The honest catch: no specific owner-reported flaw rises to the surface in the data. That sounds like a compliment. It isn't. It means the feedback pool, while decent, hasn't stress-tested the long-term reliability yet. At $69.99, it earns its place. But the next kit brings more owners, more data, and a clearer story. The OneisAll LM5 promises 15,000 pascals of suction and a 5-in-1 kit for thick-coated dogs. At $79.99, that promise has to deliver something the $69.99 option doesn't. Here's where the data gets interesting. Over 3,400 owners have rated this thing, and more than 80% of them are positive. That's not a sample size you dismiss. The 1.5L dust cup handles real shedding sessions without constant emptying, and owners consistently flag the low noise as a genuine win for anxious dogs. The honest catch: steep price for what is essentially a brushing and suction combo without clipper functionality. If your dog needs a trim, this hits a ceiling fast. Serious grooming households step up. So, if clippers matter to you, the OneisAll steps in at $84.99 with a full clipper and nail grinder built right into the kit. 7 tools, a 1.5-liter dust cup, and 13,422 Amazon reviews behind it. That review count is real signal. 80% positive, 4.3 stars. Owners are mostly happy. The clipper integration genuinely works for maintenance trims between professional visits. Here's the catch, though. At $84.99, it needs to be a clear upgrade over cheaper options on every axis. It is close, but not a clean sweep. Some buyers flag the suction as adequate rather than impressive on thicker coats. Still, for a budget-conscious household that needs clipper function without spending more, this earns its spot. But the top pick pulls ahead on trust volume by a wide margin. And here it is. The Niacasa P1 Pro at $84.99. The most reviewed pick in this entire lineup, sitting at 4.3 stars across over 17,000 owners. That is not a small sample. That is a verdict. The marketing promise is 9,000 Pascal suction paired with a 52 decibel eco mode. Quiet enough that most dogs won't bolt the second you switch it on. Real-world reports back that up. The 6 included attachments cover trimming, de-shedding, and cleanup in one session. The honest flaw: some units stop working after a short period, and customer service disputes have come up in owner reviews. So here's the hard rule. Buy exclusively from the official Niacasa store. Third-party listings are selling counterfeits. Verify that before you click Add to Cart. For most buyers, this is the clear call, so here is the tier breakdown. Tight budget, light shedding, Boo and Key, or Hiei Pets. More tools and a bigger bin, Hiei Pets edges it. Step up to the OneisAll brush kit for thick double coats. Need a clipper plus vacuum in one box, the full OneisAll combo. But for the most owners, the most trust, and the most complete kit, Niacasa P1 Pro is the one you actually buy. One rule decided this whole list. Trust the rating backed by real owner volume, not the spec sheet. Niacasa P1 Pro wins that test, and wherever you buy, I stick to Amazon's official listings. Counterfeits are real in this category. Links are pinned below. Subscribe for more no-hype breakdowns. Which dog did you groom first? Drop it below.